So I clicked on the notification, and then when I saw the person who responded, it's this very pale guy with a cat on his head, and we are nerds. We like comics, we like TV. Yeah. I like collecting crystals and astrology and stuff. He thinks that it's just rocks.
They're shiny rocks.
But I believe that they actually have some like magic to them. I believe in magic. Everyone believes in a bit of magic, man. Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. We are the Wonders. I am Charisse and this is Ben. And this video we're going to talk a bit about how we met and our plans for this channel.
About how it's so freezing cold today.
Yeah,
we're still filming outside.
Yeah. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe because it's free. And you'll get to see more of us if you want to see more of us.
You will be seeing more of us.
Yeah. If you're new to our channel, we are living in Australia and we're wearing jackets right now because it's the middle of autumn and it's very starting to get very cold.
Current temperature is 9 degrees Celsius.
Yes, 9 degrees Celsius. So let's get into the first half then. How did we meet?
We met on a Facebook stats group. Suresh can give a bit more background on that.
And yeah, I suck at math, and when I first went to university, one of my first year courses was called Introduction to Stats, and we had to do math, which was frustrating for me because I chose the subject I studied, which was sociology and law. Don't ask me why I did that. I ended up doing it and then not liking it. But I chose that subject specifically because I thought there would be no math involved at all. And then I went into the first year and one of my first subjects I had to do was Introduction to Stats. I was so shocked and it was just hard, like, because I'm not a math person, and here I am having to do stats and all of these equations and stuff that I absolutely hated in secondary school. So I decided one evening to, when I got home from class, to just go on Google and type in free stats help, and came up with this Facebook group called Stats something. I can't remember. So it's like 7 years ago now. Yeah,
7 years.
And I don't even think the group is still active. It's probably not active anymore. Went into the group and I posted a message saying that I was doing introductory stats at University of the West Indies and I'd like some help. And no one responded to my message. The message sat there for about 3 days and then finally someone responded. So I clicked on the notification, and then when I saw the person who responded, it's this very pale guy with a cat on his head, and I'm like, who is this person? But I really needed help, and I was like, who's this weird person coming in? But I really needed help, so I responded to him and told him thank you for responding, and I had my exam coming up in about 3 or 4 weeks, so I really needed the help. This sounds really bad, but I messaged him and he helped me, and then we ended up talking a lot, exchanging Skypes, and fast forward to a few weeks later, I passed statistics thanks to him. And we just kept talking from there.
Yeah, talking, played some games together like Terra.
Yeah, and we were friends because Ben said he didn't want a relationship, and neither did I, to be honest. I had just gotten out of a 1-year relationship. It was like a typical secondary school, high school relationship, but it went on for a year. And you know, when you're at university and it's first year, you're just trying to wrap your head around this new style of teaching and these courses that you're trying to understand. So I was fine, and we started talking for a few months, and my best friend at the time realized I wasn't responding to her messages as promptly as I used to, and she asked what I was doing. I told her I'm talking to this guy I met from Australia, and then we would be hanging out, and I would keep talking about him all the time, and she would ask if I was sure we were just friends, and I said, yeah, I'm sure we're just friends, because he didn't like me. And well, what happened after that?
After that, on June 8th, 2013, I finally professed my love for Charisse. Laying on the spare room at my nan's house.
Yeah, he told me that he actually liked me, and he just didn't want to like come off. I don't have the right words for it. We were so far away from each other. I was in Barbados at the time. He was here in Australia. So we didn't really think it would work being so far apart. But he told me he actually liked me. So we kept talking. And a few months later we broke up because the distance was just so much and I didn't feel like we would ever see each other. But after talking about him so much to my mom and my best friend, they all kind of like forced me to like reach out to him again. And my mom would stay up late at night playing that song banned by Michael Jackson at my door. That went on for a few days until I couldn't take it anymore, and I messaged Ben and told him what my mom was doing, and we laughed about it and started talking from there. So we kind of picked back up where we left off. And then in December of 2013, that same year, we started planning to meet each other in person finally.
All around, so we talked online, chatted pretty much every single day, Skype call, from once I woke up till I had to go to uni, and then from when Charisse woke up until she had to go.
Yeah.
Every day.
Yeah. And then June 2014 came.
Yep, June 2014, and I flew halfway around the world.
Yeah. And then he came to Barbados, met all of my family and friends, spent a few days, 2 weeks, spent 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks with us. And we've been together ever since. From that first meeting, we knew we had to make it work. So we just kept talking, working at it. And then from 2014 to 2018, we didn't get a chance to see each other in person, but we still kept talking online, like WhatsApp messages, Facebook messages, Skype calls. And then when we finally finished studying, when we got our first jobs, we started saving money and planned to meet up again. It was only fair I take the trip this time halfway around the world to meet his family. And I spent a month in June 2018. I spent a month here and spending time with Ben, going around to the zoos, aquariums, went to Supernova together and met Stephen Amell from Stephen Amell plays Arrow. That was interesting for us. And it wasn't like what you would expect, like meeting a celebrity to be, because it was very quick. It was like a few seconds. We had to go in a few seconds, smile, shake hands, and then we had to leave.
You will have seen those pictures.
Yeah, we'll probably post them so you can see those pictures. And I guess it's no secret that Australia is majority white. So my picture was very, very dark. You couldn't see me at all in my picture, but you could see Stephen Amell and Juliana Hercavi very clearly. But you couldn't see me, and I was just there in the middle, like, huh. Could see my glasses. And yes, after that, we got engaged.
Yep.
Before I left.
I proposed to Charisse, gave her the ring.
Mm-hmm. The ring. And then I returned to Barbados, and we started making plans immediately to meet up again. So my work only gave me 21 days vacation a year, Ben's gave 20 days a year. So we had used up all of our vacation time in 2018. So we could only see each other again in 2019, which is last year. So we met up in Toronto in February so that Ben wouldn't have to fly that far.
Neither of us would have to fly that far.
Yeah, so we just met halfway, so to speak.
I still travel further.
Yeah, he still travels further. But yes.
Charisse got her first proper sight of snow.
Yep. And froze. Wore layers upon layers. And Ben was chilling in just one jacket and a t-shirt. Pretty much like he is now. I'm surprised he's actually wearing a jacket.
Okay. It's out of shot. I'm not even wearing proper shoes.
Well, I'm wearing boots. And then so we met up and started making plans again after that to see each other in October of that year. We were going to go to Disneyland, but turns out my sister planned to get married when we wanted to go to Disneyland, so Ben just decided he would come back to Barbados, and his parents joined him, and we went to our sister's, she's our sister now, since we're married. So we went to our sister's wedding, and things started to work out because we were trying to make plans to be together at that point. We didn't know if it would have been us living in Barbados or us living in Australia, but things worked out for us and we were able to move to Australia together. So when we found that out, when Ben's return flight was ready, I was able to book tickets so we could leave together on the same day. It was a very emotional day for my mom and my sister, my nieces, and my new brother-in-law. But we tried to make the most of the time we had left together, and we're making plans to meet each other this year, but because of COVID-19 and travel restrictions, it seems to be lifting now. Well, for Australia at least, it seems to be lifting now. And I know it's also lifting in Barbados because the curve was flattened. So we might be able to still meet up some point this year, but if not, hopefully next year we can go back to Barbados again to see my family and meet everyone there. And so that was our journey, long distance to married.
Yeah.
If you'd like any advice from us on that, we're more than happy to give you some. Long distance is very hard, especially when you're separated by over 11,000 miles. And
it's pretty much the other side of the earth.
Yeah, but technology is so good because you're able to see each other all the time still. It's not the same as being able to touch, but you can at least see. You can at least see your person.
Yeah.
We know it's hard, is that 4 years we went through not being able to meet, and then after that the months and months apart, and then all the money you have to spend just to be able to be together. It's a lot, but if you love someone, you make it work. We don't want this channel to be just family vlogs or couple vlogs, because there's a lot of that already on YouTube, and we are nerds. We like comics, we like TV. Yeah. I like collecting crystals and astrology and stuff. He thinks that it's just rocks.
They're shiny rocks.
But I believe that they actually have some like magic to them. I believe in magic. Everyone believes in a bit of magic, man. So we want to incorporate that, since we love animals. So probably see us going to the zoo when things go back to normal. We love cosplay, anime, and gaming. We love all things pop culture. So another thing we would be doing is going to conventions like Supernova or GammaCon, and maybe even Perth Comic Con.
If we drive there.
It's a dream.
No, we'll fly there. We are not driving to Perth.
And so you can look forward to seeing that from us. We mentioned cosplay, so we'll probably be doing like cosplay reviews and tutorials. You might just see us dressed in cosplay in the next video. Who knows?
Who knows?
You would have seen that we had our pets. You would have seen that we had our pets in the video. Bam! What's he doing? He's meowing at us from the window. Is he mad at us for being outside? He can't be outside. What's he doing?
Look at that face.
We'll insert it here somewhere. So you would have noticed our animals, our pets. You would have noticed our pets are in our videos a lot. So you could probably look forward to seeing them some more, and we will have them in costume as well. Hopefully they cooperate with us. Yesterday we tried dressing Charlie up as an Ewok actually, and she wasn't too pleased, but she kind of went with it, but she kind of still didn't went with it. She
did her normal thing of just stay still, they will eventually stop.
Yes. But she's cute, so she looked cute.
And so
she was defeated.
Defeated, yes.
So you'll probably see us going to conventions, playing games together. Could be card games, could be
board games, video games.
Could be video games. So we look forward to doing that content.
Probably a couple of craft tutorials.
Yeah, like DIY stuff.
Some knitting, possibly crocheting.
Crochet.
What?
Ben is good at making things, so you'll probably see him making costumes, and me trying them on and being his model / dressed up person.
Yeah. See, she tells me what to make, I make it.
And yeah, we look forward to doing that for you guys. Again, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. But we hope to enjoy our video. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Right, bye guys.
Bye.